Well, Derby City Gaming officially opened in downtown Louisville.
It opened 150 days before the 150th running of the Kentucky Derby. Bars, lounges, live entertainment, sports betting, and nearly 500 historical racing machines are part of the $92 million facility. It's also bringing 150 jobs to the area. The general manager says this is just the beginning of what he promises to be a downtown transformation.
Corner of 4th and Market is never going to be the same ever again. And we brought a little piece of Derby culture, the Derby legacy right here.
As part of today's ribbon cutting ceremony, Derby City Gaming also donated $20,000 to the Norton Healthcare Foundation and $20,000 to the Hope Bus.
That new facility downtown sure looks and feels a lot like a casino, but technically it is not. Historical horse racing is now a mega industry in Kentucky. And
here to explain the difference, WDRB.com business reporter Chris Ott. So Chris, let's sort through all this confusion here. They look like slot machines, they sound like them, but casinos are banned here. So kind of explain again, what is going on?
Yeah, so Churchill Downs actually tries to make these machines look and feel like slot machines. I mean, that is their goal. But what's really happening here is that this is a variation on horse racing. The details are complicated, but several months ago, the CEO of Churchill Downs actually explained this at an event where I was.
An HRM, a historical racing machine, looks like a slot machine, but if you went around and opened up that black box in the back, you'd really find a series of sort of digital bingo cards, number of races, 10 runners per race, and then you stack all those digital bingo cards together, and you form sort of an artificial algorithm based on previously run horse races.
So we've got digital bingo cards forming an artificial algorithm. The point is that old horse races that are invisible to the person playing these games are what determine the outcome. It's like they've approximated the randomness of a slot machine, but using horse races, and that's what makes it actually horse racing and parimutuel. I can see the skepticism.
You know what? We're a window to the person at home, and everybody at home is going, okay.
Yeah,
we're in on it.
Well,
but the big question here, the big question, Chris. So now that we have this brand new venue, a gaming venue in downtown Louisville, does this make Kentucky any more likely to throw open the door to real casinos?
Yeah, no, it absolutely does not. And the reason is that skeptical look you were giving me about these machines, well, there was a situation a few years ago where the legislature had to come in, the Republican-dominated legislature, and actually formally take a vote to legalize these machines and say, yes, this actually is parimutuel wagering. And that split the Republican caucus. There are a lot of social conservatives who are averse to any form of gambling, and it took a lot of political capital among the legislators' leaders to actually get this done a few years ago. Now that it's here, Churchill Downs and the other horse racing tracks are doing gangbusters with these machines. There have been billions of dollars that have been bet in them. They don't have to deal with competition from actual casino companies like Caesars, etc. So they seem pretty happy with the status quo. And the idea is to boost the horse racing industry.
All right. Well, you are a wealth of information on this, maybe more than you'd like to have, but you spent so many years reporting on this and its growth. So as always, we appreciate you breaking this down for us.
Thanks, Chris. We'll look for your latest article on WDRB.com.